Hello, everybody. I am the Linkzilla, and welcome to the very first episode of InsaniCraft. This is a very special episode that I've been working on for quite a while because this is my first attempt to do a multiplayer server with all of my friends. We have come together and banded as a Minecraft group known as the Insanimaniacs. So, right now, let's get the episode started off with introducing you guys to all the maniacs and our first few minutes on the island.
Oh god. I
Yeah.
The box is still horribly disorientating.
Okay, is everybody here?
Yep.
Wow, this is really incredible, guys.
Okay.
I cannot believe that we finally
Completely
did
lost
it.
my orientation.
You guys know where we are? This is the construct. It is an empty, blank canvas, and that is how we describe our world. Our world is an empty canvas, and we hold the paintbrushes. This is the world in which we are the creators. Guys, allow me to be the first to welcome you officially to the beginning of InsaniCraft. And we are the maniacs! Fellow maniacs, follow me! Follow me to freedom!
Oh, that's
Colors.
where the door is.
How funny!
Okay.
How funny would it be if we were so disoriented we actually went the wrong way and just slammed into a wall?
That would have been very funny.
Link just goes onwards, thee to freedom, and just walks into the east wall.
It could have been like a whole Drake, where's the door hole kind of thing. Alright, you guys follow me up this hill. There's stuff that I want to show you.
Alrighty. I sense a disturbance in the ether.
Alright?
Oh.
Be careful of the
I
hole.
saw that.
Mind the hole, do not fall in the hole. That means you, Gat. So, and you, Haos. So,
I'm just trying to nudge people out of the way before they inevitably die.
this here is the
That sounds
exact
like a
center
great way
of the
to
world, and it
accidentally
is
get
where
over how you'll
we have
tell.
set up the area of our spawning area. And, well, basically, if you ever get lost and can't find your way, just head for 00. You'll be heading back to this spawn area. Hope you guys don't like this hill, because effectively speaking, in the next few days, I'm going to have this entire hill completely flattened, and once it's down onto ground level, I'm going to build the center of town square on top of it. So, it's going to be like this nice, really flattened out area. I'm going to decorate it all nice and clean, make it kind of like a cool town square. Gat, be very careful of that hole. Be very cautious of this hole. Do not fall down that hole. That means you, Gat.
There we go. Oh God!
I'm the one making the holes.
I got.
Unbelievable.
me and
We're
Gat
not
are the
even
one
done
that
with the
fell
pilot
into a
episode,
hole,
and I've
and
already
yet
managed to
those
get
two
two of
are
my
the
people killed.
I'm sorry, I need to know what was down.
So, that is the
Just
hole. And
Painful death.
now I'm basically
Gravity.
tempted. I'm now going to put up a rail around that hole. So, and you guys notice how vibrant and green this grass is?
Yep.
There's a reason for that. Press F3 on your keyboards. Tell me what biome you see.
It is saying mushroom fields.
Yep, and the reason for why that is that I've gone in and edited it to where the entire spawn area is actually a mushroom fields biome, not just because of the beautiful green grass, but also because this hostile mobs, cannot spawn inside of a mushroom fields biome. Effectively speaking, as long as basically we are here, no hostile mobs can basically spawn inside and basically menace us. Don't get me wrong, there are a few caveats to this. For the one thing,
Wow, the mushroom fields go out quite a way.
what do you say?
The mushroom fields go quite far out.
Yep, they do go pretty far out, but I managed to edit it with the game editing software. So, well, the point is that like the few caveats that I mentioned is that phantoms will still be able to spawn if you are basically awake for 3 days straight. So, I'd suggest that basically once you get a bed, make sure that you use it. In fact, carry a bed with you. It might actually save your life one day. And the only other caveat is that on the edges of the borders of the safe area, of the spawn area where the mushroom field ends, monsters that spawn outside can come inside, like zombies. However, according to like what I told you guys in the rules for the game, don't engage with the zombies, and they should ignore you. For those of you who want an in-depth explanation for why that is, just let me know. I'll be glad to basically tell you why. So, if you guys basically come over here to the east, head back towards like the White Room. You see that mountain over there with the waterfall?
Yep.
I officially dubbed that to be Mount Maniac. I'm going to basically clean it up, going to make it bigger, and then I'm going to basically carve each and every one of our faces on the side of the mountain, kind of like Mount Rushmore. And then at the base of the mountain, I'm going to build Town Hall. It's going to be directly to the east of the town square. So, all that being said, what do you guys think? Think that basically we can pull this off?
Yeah.
Well, then
I've already got a few ideas.
that's great.
Well, I don't know, Link. That's a really big mountain. I don't think I could pull it off the ground.
Well, lift
Well,
with
if
your
you-
knees. You're never going to know unless you try.
Also, Link, with some of my projects, if you need like any supplies or making that bigger and carving it out, just let me know.
Excellent. I like the initiative. Anyways, the point of this all is that this area is basically where we will be having our kind of community, where we come together and basically build stuff, but it's not going to be the area that we're all going to settle in. Nope. The intent is that we all basically fan out and we reach out to the different corners of the world in order to basically stake our claim in different areas. So, effectively speaking, what we want done in this series is that I want us all to fan out and basically like find areas of our own to stake our claim and build big. Think about building really cool and intricate bases, then think about building megastructures. Come up with any interesting thing that you can build and put it on camera, because we're going to show it to the world. Think you guys can do that?
Yeah.
The sun goes east to west, right?
What did he say? Yeah, the sun goes east to west.
Yeah, that way's west, that way's east. By the way, but let's not
east,
forget to
west, that way is north.
show something a little funny I noticed here in the distance.
Oh yeah,
By
I
the
think
way-
LT has found our strange flying resident here.
I was gonna mention him earlier. I noticed him earlier, but I didn't really have an opportunity to mention him.
Yeah.
Why is there a sleep paralysis demon looming over spawn?
He
Why
is
don't you have
Merlin,
a
the
sleep
flying
paralysis?
wither skeleton. He is basically the guardian of our safe area, the guardian of the shopping district. Please do not kill him. He brings good luck, and he controls the weather.
Okay, so what's his name again? Merlin?
Merlin.
Okay. Hi, Merlin.
All right.
How do we craft, by the way?
You-
I forget.
What are you saying,
Okay.
Haos?
How do we craft items again? I forget how to use the keyboard
Well,
controls.
Oh,
first
you're
press
oh.
the letter E on the keyboard. Everybody
Yeah.
got an idea of what they're going to do?
I kind of have some ideas. By the way, Link, do you have the stuff for me for one of my first projects?
Certainly. I just got to go and get it from my base. So, anyways, I think that we've all basically done the intro well enough. So,
Yep.
break. I'm heading west.
We're going north.
Go
I
westwards,
guess,
man.
Well, I guess I'll just make my way somewhere east.
Well, this is interesting. I appear to not have the ability to make a crafting table.
Because you need wood.
I have oak wood.
You got to break
you
that
need-
wood down into planks.
Yeah, you put a log in, it turns into 4 planks, and then you make a 2x2 square of planks, and that makes the crafting table.
Thanks.
Looks like this entire series is going to be full of interesting shenanigans like that. But anyways, the point of what I'm getting at here is that right now, I'm heading on back to my base. Now, effectively speaking, this is a map that I basically have been working on for a while, so it might be that I have a lot of stuff left lying around. So, effectively speaking, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to head on over to my base, and I'm going to collect something, because collaborator of mine, LT, she said that she wanted something very specific in order to basically get started on her Minecraft journey. So I'm gonna go on over there, I'm going to get it for her, and I'm gonna head on back and see how everything goes. My place is far, far to the west. Let's see. Yep, I live in a desert. So, let's see. Should be right on the edge of this birch forest. Okay. Trying to keep as much hidden from you guys as possible. I don't want to have too much spoiled until I'm ready to actually go into the spoilers wholeheartedly. She said that she wanted a stack of potatoes, so let's give her a stack of potatoes. Right, and gonna get on back, go rejoin her. Probably take me a few minutes before I can actually get in contact with her again, so you guys just sit on back and wait, and I will enjoy your flight. You found your what?
People.
I found foxes.
You didn't find the pillager outpost, did you?
No, I found foxes.
Okay, good.
You found something before? Oh, but I found a cute fox.
Yeah, no, okay.
I found a cute fox. What did you find? I found a bunch of grey people trying to put sticks inside me.
Well, I found a desert.
Oh my.
No, Haos. No.
Well, I certainly found my
Absolutely
territory.
foul.
Hey! Yep, I found my territory. And it's because, as we all know, foxes spawn in taiga biomes.
I found a
That's weird.
gigantic crater.
As we all know, LT is a huge furry.
Proud of it.
What did they do to this place?
Bees.
Well, I found an enormous crater in the taiga biome. I doubt that any of you guys had anything to do with this.
No.
Sorry, the what biome?
The taiga. It's a evergreen forest.
It's a
It's pronounced taiga.
it's pronounced tiger and it's coniferous forest. I really hope it's not a carnivorous forest, or we might not be seeing Link for a while.
Well, honestly, I kind of want a carnivorous forest.
See, I just need one easy spot to start my. God dang it! The one time I don't have bones. I'll have that eventually. Anyways.
So here I am,
Well,
in
if they
taiga
give her-
forest, looking for LT. I am looking for LT. I am looking for LT. I am looking for LT. Wonder where she is.
Hang on, I'll help you out on that. I'm gonna be climbing up into a tree.
I'm gonna climb
Meanwhile,
this
similar
rock.
to Gat, I'm just digging a hole.
Dig a hole. Dig a hole.
Okay,
I need
so
to get
hang on.
my house ready now.
Okay, so I'm like around 283.79, negative 259.
283. I'm off by, let's see, 280. Okay, now I'm at 283. What were the other coordinates?
79
9. Okay. I would need to go lower.
and
And
negative 259.
negative 259. Okay, I was going
Yeah,
the wrong
so-
way. I need to go.
So yeah,
I need to go
That's
north.
That's still giving me the spooks. The
Well-
yes, the fine sound of every leaf block in the tree breaking simultaneously, and all 50 of those sounds being played on top of each other.
that's why I turned my volumes low. No, berries.
Mm.
Okay.
Man, just
Starvation.
look at how vibrant that green grass is compared to everything else.
Uh-oh.
Yep. What?
I-
Kind of reminds me.
I
Reminds me of the
I
original
noticed.
brass
I can't
text,
tell if that's a village or an outpost in the distance.
Well, is it one single big tower?
I'm not sure. Oh wait, it's a series of houses, I think. I found a village.
Yay! Make sure you keep
Well,
every
with-
single
with actually
villager in
just-
that village alive, because they are very valuable resources. Believe me, I know.
I strongly
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
head.
strongly recommend going there at night and just sealing their doors.
So where's this village, LT? Still trying to find
This is
you.
this is for
Okay.
your own good. The villagers here in the middle of the night as I'm like using cement to seal their doors shut.
Well, and you don't need to go
Okay.
as far as cement. You just need to use cobblestone.
I think
Hey,
I'll
there
put
you
my-
are.
Yeah, swimming.
Well, let's get on dry land.
Yeah. Thank goodness these taiga biomes have lots of berries.
All right, as promised, on delivery. Pick them back up.
Perfect.
Irish gold.
Excellent. Now I just need to make myself the right tool for it.
Yep. Happy farming.
Thank you, Link. Thank you.
My pleasure. Man, I do love how I basically managed to get this like right on the edge of the river. In fact, I actually like had plans. I was going to follow the river and increase it to where it creates a entire natural biome around the shopping district, creating its own little mushroom island. So I think I might still do that. Just need a whole lot of TNT and a lot of patience.
Link, was one of those mods the mod to make the trees leaves explode in an instant?
Yes.
Well, that one worked.
So-
Give me a jump scare.
So you do have the lumberjack quality of life mod pack loaded, but you don't have your coordinates?
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Unless I, like, turned off an option on there or something.
I'm thinking that maybe that with the new update, some of them might not be appearing because they haven't been updated yet. So I will basically,
Okay.
I'll basically go into the server files and update it, see what we can find. Anyways, LT, it's a ooh, yep. I think I found that village. Yep, I see the smoke.
Yeah, I noticed the smoke in a building, and I was like, "Oh crud! Is that an outpost?" But nope, it turned out to be a village.
But
So
conveniently enough, you see where that big mountain is.
yep.
The pillager outpost is immediately to the west of that. So be careful. The villagers of that village, their lives are now depending on you. You're gonna get a whole
Got it.
lot of raids.
Oh boy. Well, if a raid suddenly starts up, I'll scream for help.
Well, everybody, we are definitely off to a great start with InsaniCraft, all those various shenanigans that we just went through. It was hilarious. It was chaotic, and we are filled with a whole bunch of strong personalities. I really think that we can pull this off, so I'm so glad that we basically managed to get all this started, and now I'm basically off here on my own. I am out here in the desert where I am staking my claim, where I'm going to build all my base, all my various stuff out here. The first thing I think I'm going to do when starting off on this adventure is that I am going to build a nether highway. Yep, we're going to go to the nether, episode 1. We're going to get there, we're going to start building a tunnel that's going to lead from my base all the way over to the hub area so that we can have a quick and easy access. And to those of you who are members of the server, if you guys are watching as well, this is something that basically like everybody can do. You basically build a little highway that will lead from your own personal nether portal to the central nether portal that I'm going to set up in town square. So just make sure you guys like well, keep watch. Okay, now something that I definitely have to confess is that this server isn't exactly new. I have been playing on this server for a while, and I have gotten a whole lot of stuff already started, and it basically kind of like I retroactively decided to make this server into a multiplayer thing because I wanted to play with friends and everything, so I already have a whole lot of stuff already done and taken care of, and the simple fact is I wasn't going to be able to hide that for much longer, but I'm not doing this as a means of having an advantage over the other players. I'm doing this because I just really want to share my Minecraft world with other people and finally basically be able to like have basically the kind of like a community with other players. So I'm going to basically start building the nether tunnel, but the first thing I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to procure some food. So it'll also give me a chance to show off all the other stuff that I've already prepared. So all that being said, allow me to show you guys my starter base. Yep, a whole lot of messiness and chaos. Yep, this, don't mind this. This is just a crash site where a spaceship landed. These aliens are trying to put things back, and they're also trying to rebuild their spaceship from whatever they can. One of these days I'm going to help these guys get back to the stars, but for right now, not. Yep, whole lot of stuff. Yeah, this is back when I played with some other friends. So, this is my sugarcane farm. Believe me, it's a lot more impressive than it actually looks. Or maybe I got that opposite. So, get in the hole. And I've already got my nether portal running up, but I'm not going to use that nether portal. Instead, I'm going to come over here and... Oh, forgot that I had the tunnels clogged. Well, as you were, gents, I'm just going to... Ooh, goody. Whee! This is the only way to travel. Packed ice in a tunnel underground. Took me days to actually dig this entire thing out. I'm so glad that I don't have to do that again. So, comes all the way here to my villager breeder, which I have had prepared for quite some time. But what exactly am I here for? Well, I am here to do some shopping. In fact, I should actually take those carrots, see if I can do some more trading. What's up, Salmon? Let's see. Take my carrots. And then I take yours. Probably could have gotten a better price, but let's face it, I've got plenty of emeralds. In fact... Alright, so I've got 42 gold carrots. That should be enough for now. And now, we are ready. We're going to head back. We're going to head into the nether. Power steering. It feels so good to be playing Minecraft again. Effectively speaking, for those of you who subscribe for like my Minecraft Jurassic Park project, well, that's something that we're going to have to talk about at some point, because I honestly do not know how or if it's going to come back. So, let's see. That's where the old tunnel used to be. Need to basically do some calculations. Let's see. Looks like I need to basically head for like the same coordinates then. So, the tunnel should be here. Finally be able to put that in my offhand again. I'm really interested to see the progression of the other maniacs, to see how quickly they are able to get through the game. Since I'm basically already in, like, end game mode. I want to see how quickly they can catch up. Now the thing about it is, I don't want this to be exactly at 101, so just clear out most of this area. Where's my lighter? Aha. And now, looks like I ought to go back and, well, I ought to go back and get some obsidian. I only got the one. For right now, at least. Pretty sure I've got some obsidian lying around somewhere. Bubble Vader. Yeah, you can't be a professional Minecraft player in this day and age and not use Bubble Vaders. Let's see. Aha! Plenty. Hopefully, if I've calculated this correctly, if I build this portal, it should just pop into existence on top of the world, considering that I am basically just below the roof of the Nether. If anything, I probably should build this on the roof of the Nether, since I can get up there, but, well, we'll just leave that for when we need it, so. And since I have more than enough obsidian, I'm going to do this legitimately. In tricky logistics like prophets and mystics, and I've got statistics to prove. Arabian Nights. Anyway, for those of you who are watching, I probably have explained this in another clip already, but I want InsaniCraft to basically be a multiplayer server that becomes a series, kind of like Hermitcraft is. I know that's basically a tall order, and it's not going to happen overnight, but I really do think that if we all just sort of keep at it, we basically can garner some success and a following. So let me just announce it. Well, it's not exactly lined up the way that I wanted it to, but, well, it'll be an adjustment. So, well, that's one task that's already completed, and, well, I guess now I can move on to the next one. My next intended is that we basically... The idea is that I want the center of the shopping district, literally the center of the world, to be the town square, a public area that we're all basically kind of meet in a centralized way, and we could basically like just come to in the center of town. So what I'm basically going to do is that I am going to flatten this entire mountain. I'm going to flatten it, and I'm basically going to get it on level ground, and then I'm going to start building the shopping area. So, and then, once I've basically gotten everything all flattened out and built, I'm going to decorate it. Decorate it in my own personal way. Thing about it is that in order to do this, I'm going to need a whole lot of chests so I can store a whole lot of wood. Best part about it is that I can easily get to and from my base now, so I can either drop off or pick up more supplies. So, let's get to it. Unbelievable. I'm going to have to move it over a few. Anyway, this is just a first crude effort. Once we basically dismantle the portals on both ends, then I'll be able to do it. Although, should really ask somebody who has diamond equipment to basically help me with it from the overworld. But it looks like I'll have to wait till they get diamonds. So, Yep, you guys probably heard LT mention it by now, but one of the quality of life changes is I have added the Lumberjack data pack, in which basically all you need to do is chop one block in a tree, and the tree collapses, and this horse seems to be obsessed with me. Is it the carrot? Holy crap, they follow you now that if you have gold carrots. Huh. Wow. Hey, I didn't know that there were wolves here. Yay! Okay, that ought to get everybody interested in at least taking some of these resources. So, what I'm basically going to do is I am going to pretty much do a time lapse of me, while doing what I probably shouldn't do in real life, just tearing down this entire forested area on top of this mound until there's nothing left but the lump. So, let's enter in the time lapse. Ready? And here we go. Alright, so end of super fast deforestation mode, and I have completely stripped every single tree off of this mound. So, that's step 1 finished. So, might as well make my announcement. right now, so I gotta get to work on flattening out this entire area. And, well, the best way to break ground is to just do it. So, let's get into super fast dig mode, and we'll be able to take all this down. Well, it's my very first episode, and I've already helped my first maniac. So, honestly, I think that basically, like, we have done already a great enough job of gotten the server started, and I have introduced so many elements of what's going to go into InsaniCraft. Isn't that right, Merlin? Yep. You think I did a good job? I think I did a good job. So, anyways, I think that basically instead of like having you guys watch me clear out the rest of this, I'll just dedicate the next few days or maybe hours to just terraforming this area and flattening the mound so that we can finally get the shopping district well and truly underway. So, forgot that I was wearing a mask there. I forgot that I was adorning the face of the king. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please sure to like it, share it with subscribe, smash that like button so that you can keep up to date with more InsaniCraft videos coming at you in the future. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.